Hi, I'm Sophia Hoffman, and today I'll be discussing the risk of alcohol abuse in teenagers. So to start off, drinking alcohol at an undeveloped brain, which teenagers have, is very dangerous and can lead to signs of depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and can also lead to death due to alcohol poisoning and any other type of alcohol-related death, like an accident or drunk driving or anything else, etc. So first I want to start off by saying that alcohol increases feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem if used long-term, starting when the person is underage. So no matter how old you are, you will experience these feelings if you are constantly drinking alcohol and abusing it. And when alcohol is consumed, it affects specific parts of your brain that control your inhibition. And this means that when alcohol is consumed, the brain and the body is calm, and once the effects wear off, your brain is very angry and anxious and wants to feel that feeling again. And it can make someone very stressed out, which is the cause for some of these problems, such as depression and anxiety due to drinking. And according to medlineplus.gov, this is one of my resources, the effects of long-term alcohol use on the brain may be lifelong. Drinking also creates a higher risk for depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. So that's kind of saying what I was beginning to say, but giving it more of a more in-depth definition. And then I also did some more research on another organization called mentalhealth.gov as well. And they say that alcohol is a depressant which can disrupt the balance of neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers in your brain, and affect your feelings, thoughts, and behavior. So it is a proven fact that alcohol is a very, very bad choice of drug for underage or just teenagers in general. So next up, for my number 2 out of 5 on reasons why alcohol is a risk, is drinking during puberty can also change hormones in the body, and this can disrupt growth and puberty. So going back to what it was kind of relating to my first topic here, alcohol affects your brain deeply and severely and affects the neurotransmitters, which are connectors in your brain that send messages or that's help your body be fully developed. And drinking during puberty can change the hormones in the body as well. And yeah, so my source for that one would be the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.gov, and it's mostly saying what I just said pretty much. And then I have some percentages as well from the CDC.gov, and they did a youth risk behavior survey in 2019 that found that among high school students during the past 30 days, it took 30 days, and 29% of the students drank alcohol, 14% binge drank, which is when a person will constantly drink and continue this problem. And then 5% of drivers drove after drinking alcohol. This was going back to both of my topics here. Alcohol has a very high risk of killing somebody, not just from alcohol poisoning, but from drinking and driving and other things like that. And then it says that 17% rode with a driver who had been drinking alcohol as well. Again, there can be more than one person in the car. This could injure a lot of people, sober or not, and it's a very, very big problem. And another source that I have is from the medline.gov source, and it says, youth who drink alcohol are more likely to experience school problems, such as higher rates of absences or lower grades, social problems, such as fighting or lack of participation in youth activities, legal problems, such as arrest or driving and physically hurting someone while drunk, and then physical problems, such as hangovers or illnesses, and then disruption of normal growth or sexual development. There's a lot more problems that come with alcohol. There's a lot more cons than benefits, and it's a very, very hard drug to get rid of because it's a very, very addicting drug as well, because as I was saying in my first slide, it controls your inhibition, which makes you very calm. For number 4, another risk would be the people that, or let me rephrase that. So another risk of alcohol in teenagers is, sorry, I'm trying to find my slide. So, sorry about that. Another risk is too much alcohol at one time can cause serious injury or death from alcohol poisoning, and this can occur with having as few as 4 drinks within 2 hours. So, this is for my third risk, and a lot of people in this day and age, most parents don't realize, but a lot of students and children, they do drink a lot of alcohol. It's been witnessed and it's been seen, it's been done, and millions of teenagers around the world think that alcohol is a social status and that it's cool to drink alcohol and this and that at parties and such. And most people really do enjoy being part of the social parts of life and being popular and fun and cool. And this is what leads students and children to drink alcohol. Most likely it's from peer pressure and stuff like that. But anyways, back to my point. Too much alcohol at one time can cause serious injury or death from alcohol poisoning. And the medlineplus.gov resource says that it can occur with having as few as 4 drinks within 2 hours. So, overall, I think that it's a very serious problem that we're having right now. As I brought up before, 29% of students that conducted this survey do drink, and 19% binge drink. So, last but not least, or no, this is my 4th topic. Okay, so underage drinking can also lead to unwanted or unsafe sexual activity. And I think that's a very big problem for someone's mental health as well. Rape is a very, very sad thing, and it happens to a lot of people, women and men. And it's much more common to see rape happening when either both or one of the parties is drunk. And drinking alcohol really lets people express how they feel and without feeling any embarrassment and judgment. And I feel like this is a very big risk due to maybe unwanted pregnancy or STDs, STIs. It all stems from, not all of it, some rape problems stem from alcohol and parties and just an overall advantage of power. And then my last risk is that alcohol impairs judgment. So, drinking can lead to poor decisions about taking risks, including unsafe sexual behavior, drinking and driving, and aggressive or violent behavior. So this is kind of an overall, like for my last risk, this is an overall assessment of all the risks I just went over with, except it's adding that someone is not making rational decisions when they're drunk, and they're not making decisions that they would make sober in general. So it's a very, very tough drug to overall be safe with and to have fun with, and it should not be used in underage teens. And I'm going to add for this last risk here, that alcohol kills your liver. It kills a lot of stuff in the inside of your body, which can also lead to some very, very bad health problems, and it will benefit your depression and anxiety overall over that. That's what I was bringing up in my first topic. And yeah, and I think that is all. And thank you. Have a good day.